Hello and welcome to the Daily Guidance for Wednesday, November 30th, 2022. All right, so few messages I want to share. I think they might be particularly for someone. Okay, the first one is glasses. You need to wear your glasses is what I heard. Wear your glasses. So I don't know if there's somebody who needs to get glasses and you've been putting it off, or someone who wears glasses but you don't like to put them on a lot. So there's something about wear your glasses. This could have been like symbolically or metaphorically, but it felt literally as well. So if it resonates, take it how it comes through, because there's something they're trying to get you to see more clearly, or it could literally be something that's going to require you to kind of hone in and focus on it and see it clearly. So it's like, be alert. All right, be aware. Another message that came through was, I actually heard a name. It says Joni. Okay. Now, it says Joni, don't do it. You're not cut out for it. And then immediately after that, it was like it's somebody else's fear. Now, the way Joni was spelled was Joanie, like that. And I know a Joni, actually, that's a patron. So I don't know if that's for you, Joni, or not. But it felt like someone else's fear. Someone was projecting their own feelings onto you, because in the end, Joni was successful. So if you are dealing with any fears, so this could be anyone who's listening to this, if you're dealing with any fears, what I was getting from that is like you may be taking on other people's energy, or it may be your fear trying to protect you. So just listen to your intuition, because that may be an actual literal message for someone. And there may be something you're ready to do and you feel confident in doing it. And this could be like caution, you know. So that was that. Mature man is here. I wanted to also share an experience that I had last night. Okay, so that's Monday night, because I'm recording this on Tuesday. I was sitting in my car. It was already nighttime, so the sun had already gone down. And I was in the car waiting for something, and I knew that the wait would be long, so I kind of sat in a parking lot, like the far west corner, where I wouldn't be bothered by all the other people coming and going. So I went somewhere secluded in the parking lot, and I just sat there to wait until what I was waiting for was ready, and then I would, go and get it. So I was actually like doing some reading, sitting there. I had the light on in the car. And as I was reading, something said, look up. And when I looked up, I could see in the rear view that a car just made a U-turn. And I'm looking at this car, and it's like the headlights, they're coming straight to where I am. Now I'm secluded, so it's kind of weird. Why in this large parking lot would someone come like where I'm coming? It literally started approaching me, and I turned the light off really quick. I kind of, put the window up a little, because I had it down just a little to get some fresh air. And as soon as I'm about to lock the door, the car literally parks right next to my car. I'm like, this is so weird, but I had no fear. I was just like, what's going on? Because something literally told me, look up. And that's when I saw it approaching. The person parks the car next to my car, and a young man gets out the car. And I'm like, what is going on here? And I'm looking. This whole time, I'm not afraid. He walks to my car door. and starts talking like, how are you? And I'm like, I'm fine, how are you? It was so just random. Anyway, he gave me his card, and I'm like, what kind of person would do that? This is where my mind went. My mind went to, it's nightfall. I'm sitting by myself. He doesn't know if I'm someone who's like, paranoid. I could have had a weapon. He parks next to me and then gets out and walks to my car door. And as I'm talking to this person, I'm not afraid. He was very nice, but he gave me his card and I took the card. And we exchanged words for a few minutes, and then he left and just drove off. And as he's driving off, I realized he had the same car model as mine. And he apparently works on cars, and he was talking about that. So anyway, I remember feeling blank afterwards. Like, it literally had no kind of feeling to it after he drove away. I remember like feeling nothing. Like, what was that? Like, why would someone even like approach a random person nightfall? And just, he was so brazen and confident with his approach. And I just felt like that was just a weird encounter. That's the feeling I had. That was a weird encounter. And I didn't try to ask for anything about it. I honestly said, I'm gonna let it go. And whatever it means, if it means anything, it will come to me at the right time. So I'm saying all of this to say, there are like things that you're gonna have encounters that may make you question, like, what does it mean? What is going on? But being aware, also being alert, right? It allows you to, I don't want to say control because it's not control. It allows you to be like in charge of the wheel. I guess that is some form of control, but control, you know what? Yeah, the word is control. It allows you to determine what happens next, okay? As you allow yourself to be guided step by step into things. Okay, I'm kind of getting an epiphany right now as I'm talking, but the message here is there's some things happening, and as time moves on, you'll understand it. Allow it to unravel. Allow your trust in your own intuition to guide what it means for you, because it honestly doesn't mean anything until it means something. I am totally in a whole different space right now. So I'm going to get into the message. Mature man. But also, let me close that out with saying, there's things if you're able to see, and I think that's where the glasses come in. And then even the message for Joni. At least Joni was the name they used, but insert any name there. Don't do this. You're not cut out for it. All of these can come as warning, as caution. Have your glasses on so that you can see clearly. Don't do this. You're not cut out for it, right? Those things it can make a certain person, depending on where you are vibrationally, it can make you fearful. And as I was sitting in the car and my head is down and I'm totally engulfed in what I'm doing, something just says, look up. And as I look up, I see headlights coming towards me. So it's like, as you live your life and you do what you feel you should be doing, be aware. And if you're aware, there's nothing to fear. That's what I'm getting, actually. This is the epiphany that's coming to me as I'm talking about all of these things. So I kind of feel like there's nothing to fear, but there's going to be some things that happen that can have the fear factor to it. And if that happens, just take it as like warning or just caution. Because fear is a necessary energy, because fear shows up to protect you. That's that. Mature man, change. There's a change here in your masculine energy. It's approaching things in a more mature way. I'm feeling a change in the car, actually, I was talking about. And some of you may have changed cars. I mean, I see a vehicle here, and then it says change. Now, this can also just mean, because I'm seeing the mature man next to the globe. So it's like travel. Some of you may be changing locations, traveling. You may be moving to another country. There's some kind of change here. Metaphorically, whatever this change is, it's helping you mature your masculine energy. Okay? That's what I'm getting here. So your masculine energy will kind of respond in a different way as you go through this change. So I remember I have a friend. He's still a close friend, and he there was something we were talking about, and I remember asking him, "Are you afraid?" And he says, "That word is not even a part of my vocabulary." And I remember the feeling I got when he said that. It was a different feeling. I've never felt that way from someone's response. But it's kind of that energy where you feel different about yourself. You feel like, whoa, that was unexpected, but it was also very, it's like an upstanding kind of energy here in the change. With whatever change this is, it's respected. It's honorable. Okay? Poverty is here. The change is going to get you out of low consciousness. This is almost realizing that you're worth whatever it is that you're desiring. You're worth it. So this is a change in self-worth. So this is going to actually call for you to take action. This is going to require you to take action. And this is the mature man. You're now taking action that brings in change to get you out of poverty. And yes, this is the journey. So travel, oh my God, for some reason I keep getting travel, and I'm trying to see what they're trying to say about travel. I mean, every single card here. This guy is well read. He's surrounded by books. He's knowledgeable. He's like, this is someone who's considerate of all ideas. Okay. This tells me, this feels like someone's on vacation. They're in front of a really nice resort. He has his bags. Probably left the car there for the valet to park. This one's on foot, but he's traveling. He has his sticks in his hands, but that's all he owns. He's walking. So this is traveling on foot because he can't afford any other way to travel. And then this one's on train. Like, this tells me there's movement. This tells me there's change. Yes, the actual word change, the card change is here. There is change. Change is happening. And this is happening for those who feel they're worthy of the change. So this means you're getting on the train. This is you saying, I'm ready for the journey, right? I'm ready. That's what I'm getting here. What other cards do I want to use? We can get some energy oracle. For some reason, I feel the need to breathe in and breathe out. There's been like monumental shift here. I felt like a whole, like an energy just went through my body right now. So there's some kind of change. For some of y'all, it's internal. Okay. 7th chakra. Yeah. Archangel Uriel, the number 41. This is enlightenment. So a lot of you, this is like realizations happening, epiphany moments. You're starting to see things at a higher space. You're seeing it for what it really truly is versus the illusion that you've been experiencing. You're out of the realm of illusions and you're starting to see things as they truly are. So this is now going to allow you to see an actual effect in your life. This card fell. Woman holding the coin is here. So we have 41, then 42. Some of you have given up. There's almost like royalty. I'm feeling royalty, right? When you look at both of these cards, they both kind of signify some kind of extravagance, right? She's a little, they're both elegant, but this one is like, it's a subtle elegance here. This one is very, I guess you can say, show-offy, or this one's ready for the camera. So this one did a lot to obtain. It's almost like wanting to be in a class, right? You want to keep up with the Joneses here. This one did a lot to get here. And I'm not saying this in a negative or positive way. I'm just saying what I'm getting here. And I'm not comparing them. I'm simply giving the message that I'm receiving. So I'm seeing a change in how you view yourself. Because that's when you get your crown here. And your wings. Some of y'all are starting to understand who you are. You're naturally coming into the essence of who you truly are and no longer living for the external world. This is the internal royalty. This is external royalty. So this is like social class system. Everyone knows who I am because of how I carry myself and how much money I have, the car I drive, the clothes I wear, the amount of money in the bank, right? This one is like the amount of knowledge I have, how I see the world, the wisdom I've obtained through my experience. It's gonna shine from internally. It's gonna shine from within me. And people will naturally know my value because of, it's just gonna be bright. It's gonna show. Here, okay. Many of you, this is the kind of change you're going through. And it has a lot to do with the feminine. The masculine is taking the action. The feminine is, wow, enjoying it. Your feminine energy has already obtained this. The masculine, okay, the feminine in the astral realm, in the 5D, in the spiritual realm, whatever you want to call it, in the higher frequencies, your feminine already knows her worth. She's already reaping the rewards of allowing, of accepting, of knowing, of trusting. So in order for it to show up in this 3D, your masculine has to take action. Wow. This is kind of freaky because now we got the 43 card and it's the man holding the coin. So it's going in order. Okay, we went 41, 42, 43. The masculine, it's like she's passing the torch. So it's like your higher self, she's holding a book. It's knowledge here. This is knowledge. Passed it on to the feminine. The feminine energy is already reaping the rewards of this knowledge because she allowed it in. She accepted it. She's about to pass this coin over to the masculine. The masculine right now has the coin. It's in your masculine energy's hands. Mature man. And it's number 5. 5 represents change, which is the next card here. And it's a vehicle. It's a car. It's movement. The masculine energy will have to take action. It's in your masculine energy's hands. Read it how it resonates. It could be you as an individual, or if you have a masculine energy in your environment, it can be that. But it's the masculine right now is in control. So action. Action. This keeps coming out, and I think it's coming out for a reason. Okay. It's coming out for a reason. 50, strength. Yeah. So this is a journey. It's a journey. It's a journey. And it's going to take some courage, some strength, the masculine energy. Again, the feminine stands behind the masculine, encouraging, trying to inspire. But it's the masculine that has to take the action. If it's not done on its own, if it's coerced, if it's manipulated into taking the action, it's not effective. It's not the change. It has to be your own journey. That's the message, y'all. That's the message. Strength. They're passing the torch. Go back to Monday's message, because Monday's message first card was the 44th card. So it's like this message comes before that message. It's like, it's this, then that message, because that's 44, and then it'll lead you into the whole message. I see appreciation here, and I see the temple path, and I see second chakra, which is your sacral, your desires. It's like you have desires, but there's a path you're being guided to take. There's a path you're being guided to take. It's the temple path. This means like the answer is within you, and you're being guided. You have support. Your spiritual team is guiding you. Be in a space of appreciation. And get on the journey. This is telling me movement is necessary here. Movement. There needs to be some kind of movement. I'm taking only one of these cards, okay, guys? Only one. There needs to be some kind of movement. There needs to be some kind of movement. It's like if you're sitting on your butt waiting for something to happen, that's not it. Your masculine energy has the baton, okay? Movement. Wow. Page of Cups. So this is making amends with people. This is reaching out. Some people, it may be an apology from you or to you. There's some kind of gesture. This could be just a friendship. This is going to require your masculine energy is going to have to, it's going to take some strength. I posted a message on YouTube yesterday. It's an impromptu message. It's on YouTube. And this message came out actually. So it's saying it in a different way. but there's some kind of gesture. Someone wants to reach out. Someone wants to make amends. This could be like a new person coming into your life, and it might take a lot of strength for you to even allow them to come in, for you to be open for them to come in. If you're guarded, that is your masculine energy working out of fear. So I feel like they're saying it's going to come in. Some type of message, some type of entrance. There's some kind of arrival here. It's a mature man that's going to allow it to come in, because that indicates that you have strength. Okay. All right. That's the message, y'all. But I feel like some kind of reaching out, making amends here. Okay. That's the message. I'm going to leave it there. Oh, this really took a lot out of me. I'll see y'all on Friday.